Oh, guys, I'm back. And I'm wearing a Sonic shirt. I guess it's more of a Metal Sonic shirt. But you know
Oh,
what?
that's crazy. Because I'm wearing Shadow.
See that? We didn't plan this, by the way, guys.
That's crazy. Because I'm Shadow. That's funny.
I'm Metal, so we're just well, you're more of an antagonist. He ain't really a villain. Metal Sonic's a straight villain. So,
oh no, people forgot he was a villain. Like, was that not a whole Sonic Adventures 2? Was just him being a straight villain that entire time? Are we not gonna act like he did not try to blow up the Earth?
Hey, look, man.
Like, well,
Shadow might have been doing bad things, but he was also being guided by the wrong people.
Dude, the man was listening to Maria and was like, "This is what Maria wanted, to blow up the Earth."
It's like, no.
It's like,
that
okay,
is not what she wanted.
Absolutely, I'm down for it. You think she wants to blow it up? Let's blow it up, brother. Let's do it. Hey, I'm down for it.
Hey, look, man, like we already said, but you think you know what Maria wanted? Well, it's not like you can ask anymore, can you, Shadow? Yep, I went there. Welcome to the podcast is real. I am your host, King Drell, the creator and founder of the podcast. And as you can see, I am wearing the Metal Sonic shirt from the comics. But I'm not the only one, because you see my partner in crime, my nephew's also got his Shadow shirt on. The man that has been killing it lately in the video games returned back to the streaming world as Silence Well, so you guys had better watch out there as well. My partner in crime, the singing sensation himself, give it up for VoQualz!
Hello. Hello, everyone. How are we doing on this fun night?
Exactly that. It is a fun night, and I got a lot to talk about. But before I do that, I will say that I can't believe I have to say that I kind of wish I was still in San Diego, and it has nothing to do with the con. It has nothing to do with that being a dream location. It has to do with the fact that somewhere in my mind, I had convinced myself that it was going to be ridiculously hot in San Diego. And while it wasn't humid. So Tennessee still had it beat.
Oh, excuse us. We have a motorcycle roaming up outside. If y'all hear that, I apologize.
So yeah, not only was it hot, it was hot and breezy.
Hey!
And speaking of hot and breezy, Nadia's in the chat right now. What's going on, Nadia?
Nah, you talking about hot and breezy. I just went to see Breezy. What you talking about? Hot and breezy.
Yeah, eyes on your paper.
Breezy.
In fact, you know
I
what?
saw Breezy.
Let's go ahead and jump into it, because this is the week that was, the part of the podcast where we talk about the events of the past week. And since we said the word breezy, which is just a happy accident right now, I'm going to leave the floor to you, nephew. Talk about, because while I was off away at a con, you were back at home at a concert.
I know. They went out there to seem like they were having fun. I went for fun. I saw fun. I saw black culture. They went out to the West and LA's, trying to see what's going on in San Diego's and stuff, having fun. Like I said, yeah, y'all got that. I'm gonna chill with my man Breezy. He come into town, and I said I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do, because fun fact, everybody know Bruce Brown is my favorite artist of all times, literally number one. If you know my history of growing up, you should know it, right? And the fact that this is my first actual live concert, actually seeing him, and not just any seats, because everybody paid thousands of dollars for their seat. I got mine for free.
You did get it for free. Real quick, West Coast heat ain't shit compared towards East. Yes, now there's definitely a breeze factor there. But Nadia, do you think it's hot in Wyoming? That's an inside joke, you guys. Anyway, continue.
So now, like I said, man, Chris Brown came in. Chris Brown, let me respect the GOATs. The R&B tour came to Nashville, Tennessee Nissan Stadium sold out tickets, baby. Over 30,000 people. Stop playing with the boys. And this wasn't just a celebration of Chris Brown and Usher. This was a celebration of R&B music in history. If you have R&B music when you were cleaning up with Janet Jackson's, Anita Baker, Betty Wright, I'm telling you, you know what's going on. If you have Brandy in the background, I find a way. If you had her playing while you were freaking watching Set It Off, or you was in the kitchen cleaning, I'm telling you, you were in the right area. And not only just that, baby, because let me tell y'all, we had 3 sets. And my favorite set of the entire thing was obviously I Am DJ Fresh. And there's a reason why I like that, because I know we had like Chris Brown and Usher, especially Tank, Mario, Eric Bellinger, but we'll get there in a second, right? Like I Am DJ Fresh was the definition of that's how you open the show, but without a performance, no nothing. It's just like we're celebrating culture. And then when you walked around, bro, I just want to say this. Black people, I am so proud of y'all. I never been so proud of us. I never been so proud. Because I've been to a lot of concerts this year. I've been to the Post Malone. I've been to Ed Sheeran. I've been to a lot. And all I see, and Bruno too.
Mm-hmm.
I've been to a lot this year. Yes, I saw a different type of variation of cultures. I saw white people here. I'm going to let y'all know, when I tell y'all black people came out when it came to Usher and Breezy, we came out. We came out. And I definitely want to say this. I saw a lot of live concert shows to give the people hype. This was the livest, hypest show I've ever seen in my goddamn life. Let's go. Because not only we played, we from the South. They came to the South. So they play nothing but South music. And if you know the South, the Boosies, the Webbies, the Memphis music with Reefer Mafia, oh, we were there. Oh, we went back in the past, boys. Oh, yes, we did. Shout out to grandmas that was there. Yes, grandmas were throwing ass there, ladies and gentlemen. Grandmas was throwing ass, boys. I'm not going to lie. This was a culture of celebration. It was a great celebration. And I witnessed history. Because obviously, I know y'all saw the Usher post that's been going around about the one girl on the stage basically saying he kicked the girl off stage. I was there for it. I was there. I said it. I caught it right then and there because I ain't gonna lie, the girl looked good. Your girl looked good. Light skin, petite, tattoos, all types of work. She looks amazing, gorgeous. I was like, yes. If this is the show we finna go see with Seduction with Usher, let's get this show on the road. Baby went up there and didn't do nothing but just sat there and was just like, let Usher do the show. And it's like, that's not how this works. That's not how this works. Have you not seen their shows? Especially Usher's side. Chris Brown is the one doing the work. Usher? Have you not heard Trading Places? When you on top, but tonight I'm on the bottom because we are trading places. So what does that mean? You do the work, sweetheart. Not I. I'm putting you on in front of 30,000 of people that are watching you, mind you, to put on the show. And baby just went up there and looked like a goddamn action figure. And then he kicked her off the stage. And I was like, as you should, Usher, as you should. But overall, the set was amazing. I loved every bit of it. And I'm going to say this to the fellas. I'm going to say this to the fellas. I'm going to say this to y'all. I think it is a false saying, because I've been to the show, because everybody likes to bring this narrative around, basically saying, don't bring your girl to the Chris Brown and Usher concert because they're going to try to steal your bitch. Nah, never been the case. Never been. They never tried to steal your bitch. Never tried. Because I was there. They say this word for word, bar for bar. And Chris Brown said it out of his own mouth, people. Hey, this part of the show, we finna get freaky tonight. But I'm going to say this right now. How many married ladies out there? Everybody in there screaming, whoa! And he said this, if you're married, don't bring your ass up on this stage because I ain't got time for no bullshit. Don't bring your ass up on this stage. Don't you do it because I don't have time. Because I've been innocent and y'all been out here doing way too much. And I've been doing consent for the longest of time. So don't bring your ass up here if you married. Usher is different. He is a homewrecker. I'm going to be honest with you. And this is what he said. Yes, this is what he said. He saw a girl down there on the stage. He looked at her. I'm looking at you, camera. Yeah, this one. This is literally what he did. He looked at the camera. This is the camera, right? All right. Hey, baby, how you doing? Hey. Oh, that's your man? Oh, that's your man right there? Oh, my bad. I ain't meaning to chew, but I ain't gonna lie. You look good in them jeans, baby. I said, shut the fuck up, you home wrecker. You home wrecker. You home wrecker. Usher. No. But at least I ain't gonna lie though. At least he was on the side of like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm slipping him on that time, but you need to show more respect though. You know what you're not supposed to do if you know what this is. At least Chris Brown was respectful. I'm gonna say that. Usher different. I'm gonna say Chris Brown is mad respectful. But I definitely do want to say this. Fellas, if you do bring your girl to the thing, and then she do so happen and they do get picked, and then she, keyword, she decided not to stop, that is not your fault. That was all her fault. That's never been Chris Brown's fault. That's never been Chris Brown. That is the girl's fault. That is the girl's fault. Don't blame the fellas. Don't blame the man. Don't blame nobody. It is not Chris Brown's fault that your girl decides to go up on stage after saying what he said, because he's supposed to know people are married. Bitches be taking wedding rings off now. And I just want to say this, fellas. I don't know if y'all ever seen 50 Shades of Grey. That's what Chris Brown did to this girl on stage when she was excited. He 50 Shades of Grey'd her. When the song when Take You Down was on, that was the definition of, okay. Yeah. Yeah, somebody's gonna be upset today. I said, I don't know who her exes are. Cause y'all know what happens every single time Chris Brown does like a private dance or somebody on stage. It goes viral every single time. And I saw the clip. And I looked at it and seen it in person. Your girl was ready. Like, it wasn't like the girl was like scared. And no, the girl was ready. And I never saw a man handcuffs a girl with a bedazzled handcuffs. Yes, uncle, the handcuffs had bedazzled. It's not fuzzy pink handcuffs that you get from Amazon Primes for $5 or $4. It's not something you go to the store and you get them. No, these are bedazzled black diamond handcuffs that Chris Brown dancers had put this girl on that pole. This man put bedazzling diamonds on the girl on stage. And she was ready to go because she was not holding back. She wasn't holding back. But overall, I enjoyed the concert. Everything was great. Only downfall part about it was I was working, so I can't really be singing and dancing too much. But next time, I promise you, Chris Brown, you go to Atlanta and anywhere, I promise you, I don't care if I go by myself, I will sing every word and dance in every single thing, because when It Depends drop, Uncle, I wanted to do the dance trend so bad, but I couldn't. I couldn't do the dance trend so bad. And do you know how crazy viral it would? I do the dance trend, have Chris Brown behind me doing it. Meanwhile, I'm in front of him and we're both doing it. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. That was my moment. But imagine you getting hyped and your boss looking at you. Don't you get hyped?
I definitely get it. But speaking of get hyped, ladies and gentlemen, my brother from another mother, the King of New York, Jasirii!
Yo, what's good? I don't even sure if y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me?
No, we can hear you, sir. We can hear you. My nephew just talking about his time at the Usher and Chris Brown concert. You know, when the viral clip was going around about the girl that got kicked off stage, that was here. And he was there.
I was there. Live tape. VIP section, baby. Y'all have to pay thousands of dollars for your seat. Guess where I was at? On the floor.
The benefits of working at the building.
Hey, guess where y'all was at? Third level. Hey, guess where some of y'all was at? Backstage. Hey, some of y'all couldn't even watch. Some of y'all couldn't even enjoy it. But guess who did? I did. And the best part of the show is I saw Chris Brown fly on the goddamn thing. The man was flying in the stadium. I was like, this nigga is not flying. He is flying. The man was flying around the stadium. Then we went to wall to wall. He got people with zip lines crawling on walls and shit. Because, you know, it's a vampire music video. You got to go back to look at it. So I'm like, yo, this man, Chris Brown, is paying for so much stardom shit. And I'm not going to lie, Uncle, when Usher came out, do you know how much I wanted to sing You Don't Have to Call?
I'm sure you did, because that's the hype song.
Boy, when he hit me, when he hit the, yo, after tonight, don't leave your girl around me. I said, ah! I screamed. I did. I ain't gonna lie. I couldn't control that one. That one I couldn't control. That one happened. But I got right back together. But the hardest thing I ever seen, and I'm gonna be quiet. The hardest thing I ever seen, and I'm gonna say this right now, Usher, this is the most craziest thing I've ever seen a lot of people do. Y'all remember Let It Burn, correct? Y'all know the main purpose of letting it burn is gonna be people, it's gonna be burning, right? Like, you know, we see a lot of people use flames. Well, I ain't seen nobody use flames like this, ladies and gentlemen. So let me tell you how this one. I saw Ed Sheeran just popping flames on the side of the stage. I seen Post Malone popping fireworks and flames out of the stage. I ain't never seen nobody do flames like this. And this is what I mean, because they got two songs, Let It Burn and New Flames. But we ain't gonna talk about New Flames. We're gonna talk about Let It Burn because it's Usher moment right now. When he went to the end, this man pulled out the bottle. He pulled a bottle out. I looked at it. I said, what you gonna do with the bottle? Immediately. What you gonna do with the bottle, Usher? What you doing with that bottle? I'm thinking, it's dark. It's dark in there too. I'm thinking Henny, Jack, whiskey, you know, something that's dark liquor heavy that he's taking a shot. Mind you, it's like a big bottle too. Like, you know, but it's not in the Hennessy shape, but it's a big silver glass bottle to let you know what is inside. This man starts pouring it down on stage. What the fuck you doing? He said, so many days, so many hours, I'ma be burning till you return. I said to this nigga, holding his note, he's still going. Are you gonna stop? This man, Usher, just kept burning. Then he breaks out, he pulls out his lighter. I said, what the fuck? Then he pulls out the cigar. I said, oh, that's a fine. You can't smoke that in here. You got to pay the fine to smoke that in here, sir. That man said, y'all gonna like this part. Throws it on stage, and the whole stage went on fire. From where he dropped the freaking liquor, it traveled all the way to where he was at. And then the whole stage went on fire. And then everything just went fire. I was like, oh shit. He's literally letting it burn. It's burning in here for real. Holy shit. Wow. I'm seeing aunties and grannies throwing shit on stage for this man at this point. I'm like, oh man. Oh man. I saw a lot of concerts. I saw a lot of celebrities. This is my first time seeing a triple S or megastar, superstar, whatever you want to call Chris Brown or Usher, because they're definitely up there in the R&B categories of music. It's definitely there. But my God, when it comes to entertainment and shows, I'm sorry. I saw Bruno shows. They were loud, but they were not loud like this. It's different between, you know, this man, Bruno, has got charisma, great talent. But it's different when you see a sexy R&B nigga on stage going crazy. That's it. That's all I gotta say. That's all I'm gonna say. Hey, you know what I'm saying? You know, I just want to, you know, if a guy want to sing, I just want to see you stripping, a girl singing, and they start throwing shit on stage, it's over. All right, and I'm done. I'm gonna let y'all talk about your Diego. Talk about your Funko Pops. Talking about your IGN experience. No, go ahead. I have my experience. I love my experience in Tennessee because we had a great time. I love all my beautiful black women. Because y'all definitely did your thing. But it's enough about me right now. No. But that was my experience for the R&B tour of Chris Brown and Usher. Oh, yeah. And shout out to Mario, too. Let Me Love You. That song was fire. Oh, my God. You just let me love. Oh, yeah. He was there, too. Oh, yeah. Mario was there. He was there, too. Mario was there. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Jasirii, he hit me with the How Do I Breathe? And he hears you. I can hear your heart from me.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
That man hit the high note. All the ladies were screaming. I said, you know what? I'm done. It's too many grown, sexy balls. R&B niggas here. I'm sorry. They all look too good. Even Tank was there, bro. Tank was there, nigga. Baby, I deserve. He was there. He was there. Stop playing. Yo, stop playing with them, bro. This R&B tour was crazy. They went nuts, bro. They went insane. If I could go back and rewatch it again, I would, especially when Usher kicked the girl off stage. Eyewitness history in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm a part of the culture. Signed, sealed, stamped. Oh, just in case y'all don't believe me too? Y'all don't believe me? Okay.
Signed, sealed, delivered.
Y'all don't believe me too? What is this? What is this? Stop playing with me. What is that? That's Usher, right? Usher, baby. Stop playing with me. Big bucks.
Looks like USHER.
You know, when he got in trouble in the past for throwing fake money on strippers, but he tried to bring it back on a live stage show? Yeah. Oh, a lot of people forgot about that, but I didn't. And I'm done. But yeah, that was my experience at the R&B tour. How was San Diego, guys?
Well, first of all, you also got to understand, because you said it a couple of times that there was aunties and grandmas throwing it back. You got to understand. Usher debuted over 30 years ago.
Oh no, absolutely.
So you got to take girls who were like in their 60s were in their 30s when Usher came out.
Uncle, they play. Okay, I want to say this too, because I feel like people misjudge the difference between the two. I told my mama this, and I told her to retire. I did. I sure the fuck did. Told my mama to retire. What I'm about to say. There's a difference between classic twerk and ratchet twerk. Okay? Now let me tell you. Listen. I know what you're thinking. What the hell do you mean by that? Let me tell you exactly what I mean. I've been around states. I've been to New York. I've been to ATL. I've been to Texas. I've been through a lot of states, okay? I've been to DC. I've been to Vegas. I've been to a lot of places. The point of what I'm making is the South is the definition of down dirty twerking to so much different classic stuff. Because we have Juvenile, and I know what you're thinking. Juvenile, back there, that's a crowd ratchet song. Okay, now go back in the past because I was around this time. When you play Juveniles, women were crazy, but they was like cute and having fun with it. They were petite. Oh, you're so silly. Go ahead, girl. Hey. Like, go back. Look at the 90s. I was around by a little bit, but I was there. But there's a difference when somebody plays Sexy Red. I'm looking for the hoes. And then you see everybody and their mama throwing stacks, throwing the line dancers, people slapping grannies around the corner, bending it over. Yes, so grannies, granddaughters, great-granddaughters, you name it, everybody was doing it. Everywhere you place the camera at, people were the definition of wild twerking. They was on the third floor level, jumped on the rail, and almost fell off, but still doing it. Twerking is different. We're different now. Put it away. All that classical shit. Get it off. No. Nah. The ratchet twerking is here. It won't go nowhere. Shout out again to all of my old ladies who was out there going crazy. And shout out to I Am DJ Fresh because he had 2 VIP tickets and 30,000 people were shaking and throwing their butt cheeks for 2 VIP tickets, including males. Including males. I don't want to leave them out because, brothers, I saw y'all out there too.
Well, obviously, twerking has gone through an evolution all the way back in the days when EU was singing "Do It the Butt" and Sir Mix-a-Lot was singing "Baby Got Back." It was, and all the way up to where we are now. We know how that is, and we know how interesting that can be. But the thing that I'm interested in right now is that our Jamaican brothers munching on something over there. So I think it is time to. Hey, unless he's already ate it up.
Straight
you eat up the food on you, did you? Ah, man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what if Jasirii eating has been canceled because he decided to go ahead and eat
what was Jasirii eating?
Boom, 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 boom.
I was so confused. How you is that?
I was munching. Completely munching. I was starving, actually. I had just came in, took off my my super suit, Sat down. The minute I said munch munch, I had to restart the computer twice. Had to fix the camera. Once I got that together, it was like, haha, how much do we have left? Yeah. So
Mm.
it was good. It was
Yeah, so
good.
we will say what was Jasirii eating. So that looked like a bone there. So was that some chicken?
Yeah, it was some fried chicken, some good old southern based, Caribbean based fried chicken. I'm telling you, like it was good. It was buttery. It was juicy. You know what I mean? But what I do got is this jersey though. Not gonna hold you. That's what we do got on. That's what we're gonna throw on real quick. Feel me?
Yeah, JJK jersey.
Ugh,
Hold on, we're gonna go ahead and
JJK jersey. Gotta throw
we're
that
gonna make
on
the
real
green
quick.
big for that.
So let's continue.
As he has his JJK on, but like I was saying, yes, sir, you were there. You saw history. You saw the girl who had since come out and said that not only does she have a man at home, but of course she was gonna go on stage because you see how good I look. I'm gonna get that exposure.
Camera girl. I said that when I first saw her walking towards that stage. I said, baby look good, but she's giving camera girl. And we know what camera girl is. I'm here for the moment, but I'm not gonna do nothing.
Because at the end of the day, she was loyal to her man. She loves her man. She didn't want her man at
Bring
home.
your ass on stage.
Look,
They said the disclaimer. That pisses me off. They said the disclaimer on stage. Don't bring your ass on stage if you got a man. Excuse my language, mama. I'm sorry. That pissed me off.
But look, you got to understand, because as loyal as she was, we know how Usher get down. So she needed to go ahead and try to get off as soon as she can, because what do they say up on that stage? That was not T.I., that was Usher. And you don't want to be losing your girl to that. So
Nah. Okay, y'all not gonna play Usher like that though. Don't do Usher like that. Nah. Even if it was T.I., y'all not gonna play with the man who been on Super Bowl. Y'all not gonna do him. We're not gonna talk about the man who who was the #1 album, the catalog of the year when he was around. We're not gonna do that. Oh no, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna play with that USHER guy. We're not gonna do that.
You tell Riley that then.
We're not gonna play him that. Look, Riley. Look here. Riley loves a guy who is kissing another man and thinking it's street. I ain't trying to hear nothing with Riley. I don't care what nobody care what Riley talking about. What do you care what he talking about? Even Huey had to say it. So it's okay for another man to kiss another man. No, that ain't gay, but it's okay if your other rapper did it too. No, that's gay. I don't know. No, just saying. Huey called him out, but nah, Usher. Nah, he done this thing, and that wasn't it wasn't the part. They put a disclaimer, and that's just the girls still being the same girls like always with the disclaimer. And I'm the person that will say this till this day, and I was there at the concert, and I am a male. Okay, I don't have a girlfriend, but I would definitely let you know it ain't the guys. It ain't the guys. Please let me know one time that has anything in the concert you heard a guy in the Chris Brown or Usher concert. That is a problem. They post about him on some bullshit.
Well,
I'll wait.
Well, while you wait on that and talk about people posting on that, I could tell you what somebody actually posted about for me, but I got to rewind back a little bit. I talk about this all the time. I'm a DoorDash driver, guys, and I had to work today because, you know, when you go off on vacation and you don't get paid vacation time off, when you come back, you kind of got to work a lot to make back up what you lost. So I'm out. I'm in the store. I'm doing my shopping. I'm riding around. And then all of a sudden, this other person that looked like he was also shopping, I would eventually find out he was doing Instacart. And he goes, hey, man, I'm thinking he was talking to one of the employees real quick. And then I noticed out the corner of my eye, he was actually staring at me. So I turned around and I'm like, yo, what's up? And he goes, don't you do Instagram and TikTok? I said, I sure do. He said, I thought that was you, man. I love your stuff. Came and dapped me up, started talking about how much he loves my stuff. It was like, hey, man, can I get a picture? Started telling me what his favorite cosplay and stuff was. Like, man, I didn't know you stayed in Tennessee. And I was like, oh, yeah. So that is, he took a picture. He put it online. So yeah, that happened today.
Wow. That happened to me at a Chris Brown concert. And I'm not making it up.
celebrities.
I am not making it up. I was in my work uniform. Somebody ran up on me. No. It was like you from MomoCon. Remember that guy ran up to you, was just like, "What's up, King Drell?" and just kept continue walking off. That's exactly what happened to me. He was like, "Oh shit, it's VoQualz. Hey, folks," and he just pulls off. I was like, "I'm in my work uniform too." He recognized me. That scared me. Oh God.
First of all, it's like I don't mind talking to people that love my content, so of course I was gonna talk to them. Plus, number two, if I was in one of them modes where it's like I just want to work and don't want to be recognized, what am I gonna say? I look like me. I'm wearing a Sonic shirt. It's like, yeah, nah, you can't say you're not who you say you are.
I was wearing all black and blue, so I was trying to fit it in with the other crowds.
But nah, I am happy that, like you said, that black people turned up, because you know what it's like in Nashville. We talk about it all the time. If you go step in a room and you look to your right and you look to your left, you probably see all the black people that live in that state, because there's not a lot of us here.
It's not even just that. It's a couple of them travel from out of town, because I had a conversation with some of them. Some of them came from LA. And how you know some of them came from LA? Just look if you see how they dress, okay? You know a person's from LA when you see a person wearing all red.
Why would you come from LA when I'm pretty sure they're gonna be touring out in that area? I thought you were gonna say they came from like Kentucky or something.
No.
They were like, okay, I can understand that.
No, I mean, Chris Brown and Usher is the power of him. If you got people that's willing to drive over the states to come down here and to see you, shit, I ain't gonna stop you. Hey, that's y'all paying $2,000 for these VIP, $2,000 by the way, for these VIP seats. and some of them are the cheapest ones are like $300. And so like, yeah, they making bank. And it was sold out. Oh yeah, they made hella money. They made hella money that night.
They made hella money off of black folks. You know who else is going to be making hella money off of black folks in 2028?
Don't say
Marvel. Because when they did a panel at the con that we will be getting to in a little bit, they did talk about Black Panther 3 that will be coming out in 2028, where they did announce that actor David Johnson will assume the role of the new Black Panther, aka Prince T'Challa, aka T'Challa's son, and that we will continue the legacy. Now, online, there's kind of been some mixed emotions and mixed feelings about that announcement. Some people thinking that he wasn't the right one to be cast for that role. Some people wondering if it was too soon to do T'Challa's son, especially since we just saw him as a little kid at the end of Black Panther 2. But that was a special moment because that was Chadwick's actual son. So people needed to understand that. But yeah, there was some people wondering if he was going to be like African enough or something like that. And I'm like, he's African.
I mean, Uncle, I know you're talking about celebrating black film, but we just got a black film that's literally just been canceled today, Wonder Man. And the show was doing so freaking good. It was about to release a season 2, and it came out of nowhere. It was like, you know what? We're just gonna pull this out. You know, it's like Nickelodeon pulling the Teenage Ninja Turtles again. It's like, yeah, I know this is doing great money, but we're gonna pull it away. Now, I know the fans want this, but we're gonna take it away. The Turtles, you know how they took away the Turtles, even though it's making them a lot of money and they do great revenues and shit, but they immediately just, let me take that away. That's literally how it was with Wonder Man. Wonder Man was like #1 on Disney Plus. Yes, Jasirii. Yes, they have literally canceled continuously making Wonder Man. However, down the line in the future of Marvel films, you will see him, quote unquote, being there.
That's absolutely asinine and diabolical. I'm halfway through that season, and I absolutely love that show. That's wild.
And the actor was amazing. I forgot his name, but I see him on a lot of movies now. The actor in that, oh my God.
Phenomenal.
By the way, while we're talking about Nickelodeon and black shows back in the 90s, the fact that they canceled freaking My Brother and Me after only like 12 episodes, and that show was a freaking classic, it never sat right with me. And there's been a whole lot of politics behind why that show got canceled after only 1 season. But yes, I just thought I'd bring that up since you brought up Black Excellence.
No, you get
and Nickelodeon and Goo Punch, everybody. But yeah,
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you on the Black Panther tip. It really baffles me where they left off in the movie and the people are really hating, but they're not remembering that the first thing they said was Haiti. They're in Haiti. the person that they hired as the actor is an actual Haitian actor, so he could speak Creole, which actually fits the role for the next role of Black Panther, since they left out of Wakanda. So I'm still not understanding why people are mad at all for what the placement is. But I can say for the other half are ecstatic, like me. Already got my beads ready. You feel me? Already got mine ready. I'm hopping in the movie theaters. I don't care if it's 2 years, 1 year, 3 years, 5 years. I waited my whole life for this. 1000%.
My beads are back there somewhere because I had told you I already own some, but I don't feel like digging them out right now. I forgot all about it till you just said something.
Sure, listen. Infinity Saga did its thing. It's a big one. I ain't gonna lie. But actually, I'm so excited and ecstatic for it because then it's Ryan Coogler being back on the set. It's the team being back together. And has there been a bad Black Panther yet? No. Especially the recovery after losing one of the greatest to ever do it. Come on.
And the fact that they had to completely scrap Black Panther 2 because it was like halfway through like the writing and pre-production process when he lost his life. So it was like, well, we don't have him. So yeah, we had to scrap all of that. And I thought the way they did it was very well done considering how they had to scramble for everything and how they had Shuri, into the role, having Chadwick's actual son at the end credits. Like it was very wonderful, but we know how that's going to be, man. And for guys, David Johnson is a good actor. Like he said, he thinks he's going to do the role. I've seen The Long Walk, so it's not like I've never seen him in anything before. So guys, I think it's going to be fine. I think to some people, what it really just boils down to is I just think that they really don't feel like Chadwick should ever be replaced, but it's like he's not being replaced, it's his son. So it's like, and some people think it might be too soon to bring his son in considering how old he was at the end of Black Panther 2. But guys, it's Marvel. Y'all just got to let that go. Ages are just like death. They're suggestions in the universe.
And I love how you bring that up because we can talk about Doom since you want to talk about death. Doomsday dropped a whole nother trailer, ladies and gentlemen, and that motherfucker looks good. Oh, and guess who's coming back? Our Cap. I ain't gonna lie. The Cap, he's coming back. Steve Rogers, he's coming back. He's coming back.
You know I'm not big on Steve Rogers, but I'll give you that.
No. Okay, let's keep it. Okay, I understand if we're talking about playing the game. We're talking about I get that, but the movie Captain America, Steve. I'm team. Don't get me wrong. I'm Iron Man. I'm Tony Stark to the core. When it came to Civil War, and then we figure out Steve Rogers knew the entire time that Winter Soldier was the one that killed his mother, even though he was on some mind control shit. I was still on Tony's side.
Civil War is still one of my favorite Marvel movies.
But I was still on Tony's side because he was looking at him like, nah, you knew. But right now, you better let me know because if I found out and you lying, it's going to be up even more. I knew. I'm still going to fight your ass. I'm still going to fight you. I'm still going to kill him. I'm still going to kill him right here, right now. Still, one of my favorite Marvel Rivals movies to this day. But besides that, though, this is going to be so good because we got the look of the X-Men. I have one complaint, though. I think me and Renegade can agree on this. Give my girl Mystique a better wig. I saw the old X-Men movies. Y'all had Mystique looking flawless in that. This one, y'all had Mystique wig looking crazy. Go back in that drawing board. Fix my girl's wig. Because you're not going to have the beautiful blue screen in here looking like that. But everybody else, he look great. Cyclops, great. Phenomenal. Came in with the muscle. Hey, we finna get shit done. I'm here. Magneto, Steve Rogers, conversation. Love it. Pure. Absolutely.
Look, first of all, I love how you just rolled right into that for me, sir. Because if you look up on the screen, you see I already had it ready to and go. As soon as you said, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna jump there. Nadia said, throw the whole outfit away. It is actually it is the outfit from the comics. I know Nadia and I already had a conversation about this at some other time, but yes, this is the actual. I guess they didn't just want her to be all blue like she's been in the past. So the outfit is
bad, but come on, at least the wig looks. Come on, give me.
Now look,
bro, look at that.
it ain't every day that I pull out at least a small tidbit of private conversations that I've had. So I'll just say this: when Nadia and I was talking, since the lovely Nadia is right here in the chat, what I was saying then is we got to understand something. This is a situation where we saw a trailer, and he'll be back. We saw a trailer, and we saw she was on the screen for what, about 3 seconds, something like that.
Yeah.
So I said, this is going to either be a situation where when we actually see the movie and she's moving around a lot more and not just in that angle, it might be that wig ain't as bad as we thought it was and everywhere else, which is not in the action scenes. Or number 2, they are hearing everybody and they're going to Sonic the Hedgehog the hell out of that wig.
Boy, I'm telling you, they better give my girl something, because that wig, that wig. But everything else, I love her outfit. I love the gold around it. I love the blue. Just the wig. That's it. It's just the wig for me. It's just the wig. I swear that's all. Nothing else, nothing more.
Nah. So,
she looks good.
Nadia's in the chat saying, I'm the biggest hater. I hate the way that you make up, the way that you dress. I hate the way that you wig. It's like...
Like, I don't think it's that crazy. I mean, I think the only thing, the eyes is not yellow? Like, not gold, yellow? Like it.
They probably feel like everything doesn't translate, because if we noticed, everything that they did in Doomsday with the X-Men, where they were putting them in their comic book outfits.
Yeah, I was about to say,
like you got the old school Cyclops outfit, you got the old school else outfit.
Exactly. So it really, and I think this kind of, I ain't gonna lie, this kind of giving me, like, I know this is a Doomsday thing, and this is the one Iron Man gone. So obviously this is going to be a multiverse thing, because our Steve Rogers gone in our verse. So obviously this is going to be a whole different dimensional work. So this has a lot of possibilities to bring some people up in this mix. A lot of possibilities.
That it is. Here's the thing with multiverse. We don't know anymore, because when it comes to going back in time, jumping backwards, jumping forward, Nadia, by the way, is saying y'all aren't seeing the same thing when it comes to the outfit because it's ass. But as we going backwards and forwards through time, look, if your name ain't Uncle Ben, you could probably come back to life at some point.
Nah, ain't no way. Ain't no way. We saw what happened.
I mean, and technically, Steve ain't even dead. He's old.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. We saw what happened if Ben stays alive in all of the Spider-Man verses.
That's why I said, unless your name is Uncle Ben, you can probably come back at some point. Like, that's the only person who's allowed to stay gone, because he has to stay gone.
It is sad. Out of all of the Marvel characters you think of, Ben is unnecessary to stay away. It is unnecessary to stay.
Anybody else can come back, not him.
It's crazy. Hell, even Spider-Man Brand New Day lost Uncle Ben and his aunt. He lost both. So he and I know we're about to get to that soon because it's about to release. But still, like, yo, nah. Uncle Ben is the only one that has to go. But I will say this though. I don't know if y'all been on X-Men season 2, 97 recently. Have y'all been on that?
Nope, I'm purposely staying away just to binge.
It's almost done. Season almost done.
Exactly. He's waiting until it's done.
It's literally almost done. It's literally almost done. But here's the thing though. Season two X-Men is looking so damn good, and I cannot wait to make this videos to poke at the Rogue fans even more. I cannot wait. I can't wait, baby. Oh, they were all me mad. Oh, you a hater on Magneto. Oh, am I? So y'all haven't seen season 2 just like me? Look, fun fact. Shout out to my brother Davion. We had a whole conversation about X-Men of the season 97, about Xavier and Magneto, right? About like one doesn't like the humans and the other one understands it, but he wants to be in the same characteristic with the humans, and we get why the humans like all that. I get that. I get that. But here's what people fail to realize, and I say this every single time. Whenever Magneto is involved in something is bullshit. And that's all I'm gonna say. Now watch season 2. Watch season 2. And then y'all gonna be like, it ain't that bad. But I'm like, but watch season 1 and rewatch season 2. Then you can see. And then you be like, okay. And I'm like, exactly. Y'all gonna agree with me, my Magneto people who don't like Magneto, because we got a lot of Magneto stains because he saved the mutants and want to be with humans. Shut the fuck up. Fuck out of here. Watch season 2 and then come holler at me.
That's what he said, everybody. Watch season 2, watch Doomsday, watch Black Panther 3. You could even watch Ghost Rider, because that's been announced. Ryan Gosling, Ghost Rider.
Oh, I don't know. All my people out there has been playing the new Marvel Rival token beta that's been released. It is great. I played it. It is while y'all was having fun. Yes, I'll be the nerd that's play all the games while y'all have fun. Don't worry. I'll be the guy. Y'all go for it. I'll tell you. It is absolutely, it's really good. The mechanics are very different. The fighting style of the game, it gives, when you play this, it's obviously giving Dragon Ball Z Fighter when you look at the cutscene and animation style of everything else when you look at it. But when you play the game, it has a different similarities into it a lot. And I like the character design. Fun fact, I like magic design in this one way better than Marvel Rivals.
Hey.
I'm gonna say it. I like magic skin and token than it does in Marvel Rivals, and Spider-Man's suit in token is better than the one in Marvel Rivals. Because it's like they actually trying to source their suit. It's like we're trying. It ain't like we're playing Spider-Man. I don't know if y'all play Spider-Man 2, the Marvel PS versions. There are some suits that was good, but there was a lot of suits in there that was ass. And I ain't gonna lie. When we saw Miles Morales put on that goddamn in suit, look, for all my New Yorkers, I am so sorry. That's who y'all gotta represent. I'm so sorry. That suit was terrible. That suit was garbage. The end suit.
There were plenty more.
But but Miles rocking that suit, and that's what he wants to represent as y'all Spider-Man of that city. Of course, in the game you can change it, but as a default, that's what he wants to wear.
First off, that was a troll to make them want to unlock the other suit. So then they started unlocking the other suit. So you're welcome. You're welcome to whoever played the game. But if you stuck with that suit throughout the whole time, you baited. I don't know why.
Everybody can go back and get on the PlayStation and they can check that out for themselves and watch Miles Morales Spider-Man. That's not the Spider-Man that's got the focus right now. The Spider-Man right now is the one that is currently in theaters as we speak.
Yeah, the one who's actually about to be depressed. Because, this is Spider-Man who's actually about to be depressed because, 1 and 2, the original Spider-Man and I ain't gonna lie, Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man is my favorite. I'm gonna be honest with you because I still say that he has the best action scenes out of everybody when it comes to web swinging. That's just my opinion, and I just feel that way. But we actually get to see him actually being depressed.
Like an actual New Yorker.
You're gonna be by
You get to see
yourself.
an actual New Yorker. You get to see what an actual New Yorker goes through. You got to see the actual New Yorker that got to pay bills. You got to see the actual New Yorker that has to deal with mad people for no reason, and then he's tired of dealing with people and still got to deal with more people because the people are still there. You're dealing with a real New York Peter, and that's all we wanted. That's all we got. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm actually glad. I was tired of seeing this man smile all the fucking time. Like nobody wanted to see that shit. You're like, oh my god, he saved the day! Yay! Oh my god, he did that! Oh my goodness! No, nobody's that happy, bro. And the Punisher's in there too, just to make sure that everything's recollectly correct. I don't care no more. It's going to be lit. I'm ready to see this man. Straight bleeps. You know what?
I know cuss. Probably one cuss word's probably gonna be allowed because it's the Punisher, because it's the Punisher. But I understand. But the rated R Punisher that we know for Netflix. Oh no, that ain't happening. That ain't happening. And I'm gonna let y'all know what the hell are they gonna do against the Hulk? What is a gun and a Spider-Man finna do against the Hulk? Don't worry, I know the comments. I know Spider-Man done some things against the Hulk, but I'm talking about now version. Because we saw how powerful Hulk is over the years, and this ain't Banner. I am smart Banner now. I'm angry Banner. I'm about to smash buildings again. Like, no Banner, only Hulk. That's what I'm like, what are we about to do?
You gotta remember how strong Spider-Man is, and on top of that, this is evolution era because he's that pissed off. So again, we gonna see what's gonna happen because that man ain't no puny man. That man ain't no puny man.
Comic, I understand the lore when we get to his suits and power later on, but now, Nah, this
He
is gonna be
lost everything.
This is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting. I'm not really here for Hulk. I'm really here for what's his name, the villain who's shape shifting up people's bodies. I forgot his name because we played against him in Spider-Man. But literally, when they did that transition to, oh hey Peter, then went to another body, and then he went to another body, went to another body. That's why I was like, oh yes. And then we get into mutant because people forget to realize that, like, because I like the conversation that they had in the other Spider-Man movie that they had. They was like talking to the first Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire, was like, hey, where do your webs come from? Because they just stick out of you. Like, how did that happen? And we're actually, because we didn't get the mutant story for him in the first one. This is comic book lore. You have to literally read the comic book to know that this is the part where Peter is mutating. And they kind of forget that because usually in the Spider-Man went to go ask for the X-Men for help for his mutation ability, because that was really what was going on. Which it could have been a cool little gimmick, but I don't see that really happen. I can see that more asking Banner more for help on mutant, because he's technically a mutant when you look at it. So, like, I get it, yes and no. Because you can say, oh, he ain't a mutant and he wasn't born with powers, but he got gamma radiation turned into a giant mutant monster. So it's like tomato. You know what I'm saying? Like,
mutant mutated. I get it, but
you know what I'm saying?
I will say this: if people did read the comics, then you would know what happened when he did go to the X-Men asking for help. But what I will say is that is in theaters right now. Like we said, I'm gonna go see it ASAP, because as soon as you turn on social media, people are already trying to spoil it, and I'm not here for that. So
I ain't turning on my phone. All I'm doing is posting it.
I am probably watching that as soon as tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. I'm literally posting, and then I'm done. I don't got time for none of y'all. Y'all not gonna spoil me. Hell no.
Tomorrow midnight. That's why I'm gonna be there.
I mean, yeah, it's already out. Like literally, it's in the theaters right now, and all of my important friends have already gone to the movie premieres and have already seen it. I'll be that important one day. So that's why the stuff has already been spoiled. Not trying to be there, but I'm excited for it, because, like some people said, it took him 4 movies to become the Peter Parker everybody wanted, and so we're gonna see how he does it.
But I'm not mad at it though, because a lot of people were on the side of Spider-Man being a part of the Avengers team when the whole thing was building together. So that's when I was like, I'm not even mad how we got Spider-Man with the way how he is now. Because he wasn't even fully happy. That nigga was still going through shit. Even when Tony died, that nigga was still going through shit. Gave his glasses to the person who he think Mysterio, and it's still the Martians. That's crazy. He went through a lot of shit. But this will be more impressionable because he legit has nobody help. This is definition of Peter, nobody Peter.
Exactly.
This is Peter from the mud Peter. This is Peter science lab, uses science, everything that I know by myself, and learning from previously of my teacher type Peter. Even though the other didn't have previously teachers, they just figured out on their own. But this one, I got previously of Tony Stark's brain cells, and I'm gonna use that with this, and we're gonna make this and be that.
Yeah.
I better not see Daredevil though. I better not see Daredevil. And Deadpool, you better be in Doomsday for making that announcement at Comic-Con. Ryan Reynolds, I saw that post. Y'all saw that. Hey, what about Deadpool? I swear, if he's here in there, I'm not gonna lie. You better do it good and do it right. Not no. And I don't need no fucking, like, I need him to randomly pop up out of nowhere and look at that camera and be like, looks like it's my turn now. Type shit, Deadpool, on some dumb shit.
I'm not even gonna hold you. I have a confession that's actually mad hilarious. I was running over to the Gundam booth at San Diego. I saw him. I said, yo, your Deadpool is amazing. He turned around and said, oh, me? Completely in character. I was like, your voice is perfect. He was like, oh, you want to hold my gun? Oh, I gotta go. And it ran off. I said, wait.
I know this is gonna be a pause moment, but did you hold a gun?
I touched it. Pause. I touched it. I did touch it.
Okay.
It was the gold gun too.
I want to make sure. Okay. Because I know how the comments would be. Because they would be like, "That's wild." So let me come in and save you real quick. No. Okay. So yes, he actually touched an actual metal gold pistol gun that is not a part of the man. All right. It was actual bullets. And Ryan Reynolds said, "Do you want to touch a golden gun metal from the waist, not between his waist?" All
Oh, no,
right.
he pulled it out. Pause.
Now, I will say this because that's actually a
Yo.
good segue into us getting into the big part of tonight's episode of the podcast. I will say one of the smartest strategy things to do, knowing that a lot of people always walk around in head to toe Deadpool outfits, is to show up in your Deadpool outfit and just walk around, having people thinking that you're just another cosplayer.
Mm-hmm.
Just to show up at the panel and find out that that's freaking Ryan Reynolds.
I know.
Running
It's
up
such
and
a
down the floor,
Deadpool thing to do.
having fun too at that. Talking to
Yes.
everybody.
I
Talking
said
to everybody.
Like there are people who have been posting their pictures with the Deadpool cosplayer now knowing who that was.
I know he in his mind laughing like his money. He's like, they have no idea who I am. What if they release a video, right? What if they release a video of him walking around, mic on, having fans randomly taking pictures of him and stuff, and they release the whole video and see every interaction of him? That will be crazy.
Like on
I
one
believe it.
side, people probably should have figured something out because it's not like he was wearing the actual Deadpool.
Yeah, he was
same
wearing
thing
gray. He was wearing gray or beige.
So the fact that he was wearing a different one, you think would have tipped some people off like, hey, I like the Deadpool, but why'd you go with that color? You know? But it's like
Doomsday.
it was genius.
Doomsday. It's his mask color. Literally. It was good.
Yo. Yeah, honestly, for the amount of Deadpools there were that day, it's just like throughout this week there's been multiple. Like at the end, there was a female Deadpool, then there was another Deadpool, then there was a gold Deadpool. Like, yeah.
And you know, I always get weary when I see Deadpool cosplayers at cons now because of that one guy. Who, you know, who's not allowed at half the cons, but he still is able to sneak in because he wears a mask.
Yeah.
So
Anywho,
you just never know at that point. But yes, guys, San Diego Comic-Con just happened. In fact, I'm going to go ahead before we get into some deeper stuff. I'm going to turn it over to my Jamaican brother to give his overall thoughts before we dive a little deeper into the con itself. It was my first, but it was his second. So he knew a little more about what to expect. King of New York, overall general feeling. How was your San Diego Comic-Con?
it was a time. A time was had at the San Diego, especially second time around. It was a lot of expectations, a lot of unexpected. It was a fun time. It was 1,000% a fun time. There's too much to just say at one time to describe it all. So I'm just gonna say fun, because between Marvel, Naruto, the floor, the panels, Marvel Rivals, fandom, Funko, DC, Gundam. There's too much.
Did you just say Gundam twice?
You know how much you love Gundam?
I love Gundam.
As I said, guys, it was my very first San Diego Comic-Con. I already put up the usual recap video that I always put up, but I've also been working on a vlog. I've been vlogging my entire weekend there. The vlog is almost done. I just got to add in some music and a couple of voiceovers, and that thing will be ready to go. It's guys, I just hope y'all will join me on that journey. It'll be out on YouTube by the end of the weekend. It's about 20 minutes long, but it documents my entire weekend. And you can just see, because for me, the number one thing was a little overwhelmed because I knew it was big. I knew there would be a lot of, and it wasn't even necessarily just the people, because I'm used to being around a lot of people, but just the fact of you're standing in a place that you've always wanted to go to since you were little. And when you step in, you're trying to breathe in. I can't believe I'm here. Also, while everything is going on around you, it can take a lot out of somebody.
Oh, so you basically was in the jungle. You were trying to figure out what was going on. Welcome to the jungle. We got fun games. You know where you are.
Nah, to contrary, Drell did very good for his first time, because when I say it's huge, you got to remember, San Diego is the biggest con in the world. They shut down a city for it. So when they say it's overwhelming inside, they mean that. And I would say pause, but it's definitely playing there because it's too much.
It's not just inside the con, it's also outside the con. The entire block had San Diego Comic Con events. Next door at the Marriott, they had a lot of stuff going on. If you walk down the street, bro, all of the trains had comic book stuff on the artwork on the side of them. They don't do this year round. They're like, even the trains that are going through is promoting San Diego Comic Con and anime and comic books and all of that. Down the street, they had a whole Nickelodeon theme park thing going on. Like, and then there was some other stuff around the corners that we didn't even get to, that I didn't even know was out there until I saw other people's videos going, now go down to this block on this corner and you got this pop-up shop for San Diego Comic Con.
Wait,
I'm like, this is insane. You didn't go to
the Nickelodeon? You went to the Nickelodeon, right? You did went to Nickelodeon, right?
Every time I walked by it, the line was insane. Every time I walked, because we had to pass it on our way back to the hotel. Every time I went by it, I looked in and said, I'm not going to be able to get in.
Okay.
Trust me, that was the thing. Here's the thing about San Diego Comic Con when it comes to a lot of stuff and being nerds. At the end of the day, I didn't want to do anything at San Diego Comic Con. I wanted to do everything at San Diego Comic Con, and there's just not enough time to do everything. And with it being your first one, and all you want to do is just soak it in and can get a little overwhelmed. See, next time I'll actually have a planner. Next time I know what to expect now. Next time, baby, I'll know exactly how I want to plan what to do what at what time. Because when I say I was so overwhelmed that I packed 3 cosplays, only put on 2, and did virtually 0 videos. Because I was mostly focused on the vlog. Yes, I managed to get in a couple of videos, got some good interviews that are going to continue to roll out. But when I say that I just kind of wanted to soak in this con, there was some nice booths. We went to an industry party. So yeah, that happened. I wish I would have walked around it a little bit more, considering a lot of the people that I found out was there after the fact. But the people we did meet was good. We went in the corner. We met a couple of great people, talked to them for a while, some directors and artists and stuff like that. It was some good conversation. But yes, anybody that's been following me on social medias know the things I kept saying going into that con and how bad I wanted to meet Black Nerd Comedy. I was in the same building with him, didn't walk around, could have ran into him. Jasirii, he ran into him. He got to talk to him, but it just happened to be when we broke away from him. So no, the universe just didn't want me to meet Black Nerd Comedy this time, and it's so yes.
To be completely fair, we both know how I am, especially when it comes to running into people, and we both know, like, things just literally happen. So when it does happen, it happens. Because it's not like Drell didn't run into anybody. This man ran into a lot of people, especially people that recognized him out there. I don't know how far my fan base goes. Hey, is that King Drell? In San Diego.
It only happened like twice. Like, I need more time out west. So we will see as we continue.
I ain't gonna lie.
What J. Cole said, multiply by 3.
J. Cole said, you calling cap. Sound like you had a lot of pictures going on down there, brother. Sound like it was more than 2 compared to what coming from Jasirii.
It gets worse. Because as much as I wanted, as much as everybody knows I wanted to see Black Nerd Comedy, Andre himself, y'all speak to me enough. When it comes to the number one, what do I always say? Brizzy voices. No. By the time we got to Saturday night, and I'd been on her socials and stuff, and I'd been around, and I finally seen her doing other things. So that was when I finally calmed down and was like, okay, Brizzy didn't come, so at least I can feel better about the fact, because I don't know what I would have done had I been in the same building with her and not ran into her, even more so anybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Talking about Muscle Mommy?
No.
Oh, never mind. Continue. My fault.
Nah, Brizzy voices. She does different voices. Anna Brisbane, love that girl to death. I'll never be able to, like I said, for what she did for my dad when he passed away. She helped donate money to us when we needed it. She used to always check on me. She was always been very friendly, down to earth, great gamer, great all of that stuff. I just want to meet her, give her a big hug, and also thank her for some of the stuff that she's done for me personally in life. But when I got there and I was like, okay, she's not here, I was like, I'm upset about Andre, but at least Brizzy's not here. So it's like, I wanted to see Brizzy, but I felt good about the fact that whatever. Mm-hmm. I got home and I was doing some stuff and I was doing some editing and I got on my social media and I went to Brizzy. She had dropped a new video and it was captioned, last minute, I got an invite to San Diego Comic-Con for one day by Funko. I said, what? And there's our whole video doing it over there at the Funko booth.
Were y'all not at a Funko booth?
Damn!
Wait, hold on.
Wait,
Damn.
you never told me that.
That's crazy. Were you not there at the Funko booth?
I mean, we walked past it several times. We walked past it several times that weekend.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
So I felt good about the fact that she had not been there. Then after the fact, she finally revealed, oh, actually, I did go for one day.
Damn.
She didn't say it while she was there. She waited till the con was over and then was like, oh, by the way, I was there for a day.
Oh.
In the Fenders, where we spent a lot of our time. Oh. So she was there. We probably were in the same area at the same time, and I didn't see Bridget.
I swear, if I had a soundboard right now, I'd be spamming them.
It messed up. Like when I say that has been kind of ruining my entire week. Right
oh my gosh, I am so sorry. Yo, wow.
Okay.
That's crazy.
But you know the worst part about it
is
an
Anime Expo, by the way, which I didn't even think she went to the anime conventions, but I didn't go to Expo, so whatever.
Our main connect was at Funko 90% of the time.
That's what I was saying. Were y'all not at Funko?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say this.
I'm sorry.
For the actual video itself, just like Andre, I'm going to assume by the traffic, they probably snuck in either before the vendors opened or after they closed and actually did those videos. They didn't do those videos while everybody was on the floor. You could tell.
Okay.
But with that being said, she's also been reposting videos of people who ran into her on the floor and took pictures with her. So she did walk the floor when it was public.
I can hear in your head right now. It should have been me. I can hear it right now screaming.
The worst part about it is I can't prove what day it probably was, but I would be willing to put anything. It was probably Sunday. That was the day that I could only do 2 hours at the thing because I had to catch a flight.
You sure the fuck did. You sure did. And if it was on Sunday, that's unfortunate. It was on Sunday. Because guarantee you was there more on Sunday, I feel like you would have ran into it.
Especially since I was originally supposed to do the entire day. But, you know, things happen. It is what it is.
If you was there the entire day Sunday, I feel like you would have saw her.
It doesn't matter. They did. Just like I wasn't meant to be.
It's too big, pause. The con is too big to just randomly run into people. Because if you randomly run into
it all the time. You do it all the time. I saw the picture you took with Asia, and I didn't see her at all. I'm a thump on her forehead when I see her.
I'm sorry, I'm Jasirii. Like that's the only answer I have. I'm Jasirii. That should be happening every time. I don't understand. Like y'all know this by now. It just be happening. I don't know. Like I'm sorry, I can't do it. I can't do it.
So basically, what I'm hearing, Uncle, you're not on the list. Okay, you're not on the list. That's what I just heard. I just heard a Tennessee Titan security man just saying, you're not on the list.
No. Drell is the recognizable person. Everybody recognizes him. Me, I just get lucky and I get ran into like a 1 out of 5 chance.
No, we were not on the list for Blurred and Bougie because it was already capped by the time I heard about it. And we spent so much time in Funko Fun Day, we didn't get a chance to go to the IGN party. And that's
yeah.
Funko Fun Days. I'm not gonna front. They need to do better. Can we jump to that real quick? Because
yes, before you go, not only did we miss the IGN party by spending so much time at Funko Fun Day, it was not a good event. The atmosphere was good. Being around the people was good. Being able to see Mama Tasha for the only day that she came to San Diego was good. But the actual show that they put out on stage, I said it to Jasirii, I'll say it now. That show was something you would have seen on Nickelodeon at 10 years old.
Like a Dora the Explorer.
1993 Nickelodeon. Not gonna front. Like it was like they tried their best to do a game show and then put people together, but it was nothing like what I heard about last year. I heard last year was so much fun. It was more interactive. They came out to the crowd. This year it was just like it was like the slime show. Like it was just, oh my gosh, come outside, meet this persona. Oh my gosh, it's the bags, it's the keeper of the bags. Oh my gosh, the bags, the boxes. We have the boxes on the stage with the boxes. Oh my gosh. Now, if and the other thing is, last year with the Funkos, they gave them out to the crowd. This year it was like, oh, you get one on the way out. We could have been left because that was the only thing we was waiting for. That was the only thing we were waiting for. Other than that, the food was cool. You know what I mean? They did feed us. You know what I mean? They did give us drinks. And you know, I'm appreciative of that. I'm appreciative of the music videos and the exclusive Funkos that they showed us at the beginning. But then it felt like it was dragged out to the middle to the end. So, team, if you need help with production, holla at us. Holla at the podcast is real. We can help with that. We can fix that. We can fix you.
When I say the presentation of this Nickelodeon ass show that they put on with people coming through and they're going, what's that sound? Is that who I think it is? Ladies and gentlemen, look who it is. Hey, what are you doing on the stage again? Oh, I'm sorry. I think I'm in the way. Well, shouldn't you be out there getting more scavenger for the scavenger hunt? Yeah, you're right. I should be doing that. Off I go. It's like that was the show that they were putting on for almost 3 freaking hours.
Shut the hell up.
And it's pure adults. There's barely any kids in there, by the way.
Oh my god.
Barely any kids.
Hold on. Let me see what they come with. They have Fluffy out on stage last Fun Days, dog. This year was trash. Wait, were you there, Star?
Oh yeah, Star was there. Shout out to Star Dragon.
Yes.
Star, you was there?
Yes, with us. Yes.
Wow.
Bruh, I just wish they would have done more interactions and had more crowd control, because when I say that damn near nobody was into it, like people are walking around talking to each other, walking around drinking, walking around not paying attention to the stage. It's like 1 out of 5 people. And shout out to the dancers. Now the dancers, they did their thing.
I thought it was off to a good start when it actually started. First of all, the fact that we would eventually find out that this was a show put on for 10-year-olds, but all the music that they were playing was music that was existed when our parents were kids. Like all the songs they were playing was like from the 70s, with some 80s thrown in there, maybe a little 90s. Even when they would do something from like the past 10 years, it was like a Bruno Mars, who, you know, it kind of pays homage to the old days anyway. So it was like, you're doing old school music, but you're doing this toddler ass show. And when it first started and they had the dancers out there, because it was sea themes, you know, so it was a lot of underwater stuff. They had the dancers, they came out, they were flapping and dancing. And I'm like, okay, let's get this show started. And then they started going into Family Feud and Price is Right. Well, not Family Feud, but like Price is Right and all of this stuff. And I'm, for the whole time I'm on the stage, like, okay, where's our black quota? Eeny, meeny, miny, there's a black one. Okay. Yeah.
Wow.
We missed IGN party for that.
Man.
And I'm follow IGN on the social webs, and I'm seeing a lot of the red carpet stuff and the way they were doing it up at that building. It just pisses me off even more.
I mean, but it sounded like I had a lot of good, then it was negative there.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, 100%.
But this is the time where I get the harping on the negative stuff, because look, I know Jasirii had talked to me about wanting to add another segment to the podcast, which he knows he can have one. I'm going to start adding one about me getting on my soapbox, and I feel like I've been doing that a lot on this podcast lately. But that is the type of stuff that we dealt with when it came to the things that disappointed me. It had nothing to do with the actual con. It was just the Funko Fun Day. him getting a chance to run into Black Nerd Comedy when I didn't, and not finding out till after I got home that freaking Brizzy Voices was there.
Damn. You didn't see Brizzy. I saw Brizzy. We are two different people.
Shoot, I mean, like I saw.
I love you, Ugg. I just had to throw a joke out there.
He started explaining how it was last year.
Axe throwing, free drinks and craps, tons of games and things to play and win.
There was none of that. Yeah, they got up there and did the Price is Right, but
Well,
I am so sorry, man. But overall, it does sound like I had an amazing time, and so many other things that definitely happened. It's just a very unfortunate situation. There's some things that
positive
wish,
for Funko Fun
really
Days would be
wish.
this. In fact,
What
about the other one? What about the other one?
I'm gonna put this on the big screen real quick.
Yeah, because this we had a conversation about this one.
Because Donatello, Funko guys, everybody knows that Donatello is my favorite Ninja Turtle.
Absolutely, yeah. But
he's the brains. He does machines.
I'm here for the one though, the one that everybody wanted. This the 1 out of a million chance to get this guy. That's the one.
Well, that's the Turtles right now because we did a Ninja Turtle off, so I have my Ninja Turtles, G.I. Joe mashup, guys. Like, look, when I get my shelf, because I'm gonna get a shelf behind me, guys. I'm looking at LED ones. When we get one, that thing right there is just that is gonna get displayed because this man, I didn't even know that UCC was doing this thing. They were like, I just was walking, there was this line, and I'm like, what's this line for? They're like, this line, if you have a ticket, you get in this line, and the ticket is for a chance to go over there and shop some things over there on that table. I was like, so you need a ticket for the opportunity to even shop for something.
To have a chance to go shop?
Why? Yeah. You couldn't even shop at that table if you didn't have a ticket. You can't even
walk up there. You gotta have a ticket.
You gotta get in line. Wow. Hopefully you get a ticket. And then you can go over there. So it was late. The vendors was getting ready to close, so the line wasn't particularly long. So I hopped in, got a ticket immediately, went up, was able to go over there. So I'm like, because sometimes when they do stuff like that, they cap you on what you're allowed to buy.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So I'm like, so how many things am I allowed to get? They said, get as much as you want. I said, oh, okay. Well, I have you got my ticket. Remember me. I'm gonna go up and down this thing, and we're gonna. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I'm gonna go across this thing, and I'm gonna shop. My sister walked behind you.
You didn't shut the door. You know what? No. You can't. I swear, black people, man. I swear.
My sister, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God.
The three-peat. Can we get 4? Can we get 4?
Go do what you finna do. I love you. And then my brother just let you call me out like that? Yeah, you still here. I live here. I live here too. So you put me out.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
There's a new segment.
This is a new segment.
You see what God don't like ugly. God do not like ugly. And you over here trying to make a point and you drop a whole speaker on the ground. God don't like ugly. Look at you. Already broken. I ain't got to pay for it. Oh.
What my nephew would be talking about is he would be talking about the Lotso toy that I got, which I didn't know until after I bought it that it was a mystery box. I just saw Lotso and said, "Ooh, Lotso." So I just went to it, and then it wasn't until after the fact that it was like, "Oh, this is a freaking mystery box." So then I started looking because I was like, "It's already a limited." Then it's like, well, there's a 1 in 6 chance that you could pull Chuckles out of there. Then it goes from being a limited item to a rare item. So it's like, man, but I only bought one. Like, what are those freaking odds? You know
boy, that is 10%.
Like, what are those freaking odds? What are those freaking odds? What are those freaking odds? What are those freaking odds?
This man pulled Chuckles, the rarest of them all, out of the goddamn box.
One pull was all I needed.
That man is going to be one expensive Funko Pop to buy. I know people going to want to buy that from you. I know.
There's only 1 in 6.
1 in 6. They made 9,999, so you do the path. That's about 1,600 Chuckles.
That is rare, my guy. That is rare. people are going to. You better keep that mug in a box.
1,600 is not a lot of people. It's not a lot.
Don't you open that box. You better keep that man in that
No,
box, just like Toy Story
somebody
2.
opened it. Somebody opened theirs and then put it on eBay. It's like you
ruined it. You're dummy. You ruined
somebody else who pulled the chuckles. And from what I saw,
you made it less valuable.
because we know a lot of people go to San Diego Comic-Con, they get exclusive things and they immediately sell them online. The fact that I've only seen one, I think maybe two people even trying to sell chuckles on eBay goes to show you that not a lot of people pulled him.
Yes.
So that a lot of people don't have him. I do.
Oh yeah, that's $1,000 pop right there. Holla at me.
But why would you open it and then be like,
I told you, probably the kid. They kid got a hold of it, ripped it open, and he was tight. Probably sent that child to their room.
Man, that toy is so less valuable. It's in the air collecting dust. That must supposed to stay in a box so it would not collect dust. That's the whole point of the box.
Well, mine is very valuable. It's got the San Diego Comic-Con logo on it and everything. So
yeah, oh yeah, don't open that. Don't. We're gonna keep that. We're gonna stack it up over.
The only thing that was open was the plastic around it, but you have to do that in order to open it to see if you pulled it. Yeah,
exactly.
But as far as actually opening
the box itself and ripping it open, nah, you better not. You better leave that alone. Don't break it. When you get when you get a case, put that mug in there and nobody better not touch it. I'm that serious about that. We gonna make that mug more valuable than it is. I promise you. We gonna make that mug valuable.
Oh, don't get me wrong. At some point, I know I did an Insta story, but at some point, I'm gonna, because you gotta kind of put it out there to kind of make people feel type of way. I'm gonna truly let people know that I have it, and then we'll go from there.
Absolutely. Oh my God, how much you want for it? Hey, I'll give you 500 for it right now.
That's another thing about San Diego Comic-Con, by the way. I call it Line Con because if you want to do anything, you're getting in a line. You want an exclusive? Get in a line. You want to go to the panel? Get in a line.
Or like DC, trample a child.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing. Damn, if I thought about it, I would have gave you a pop protector. He said he would make sure your merchandise stayed in peace if he knew you would have got that, brother. If he knew. He said, I would have let you have it.
It's okay. Ain't nothing happening to this. This is not leaving the room. And when I get the shelf,
yeah, that's important.
It's gonna be on the shelf.
Yeah, you got too many artificial items. You need that shelf.
You need that shelf at this point. I need it. And I know where it's going. It's gonna go right over there in that corner right there. It's been empty and it's blank for too long. And it's about to look good as soon as I see the right one I want with a T. Good.
And when you stream it, it's gonna be right there in the background. People gonna see it. They're like, "Oh my God, look at all the artifacts and cool things he has in the background. What is that? Oh my gosh! I'm like, oh wow." Or you're gonna have that one part. I don't fuck with that weird. I don't fuck with that anime shit.
Crying.
Yo, this community is fun.
I know we're past the week that was at this point, but did y'all see the video of the guy? And they're rage baiting at this point, so but I'm about to talk about it, so I guess it kind of worked. There's a dude that said that if you're over the age of 15 and you still play video games, you're a loser. And a lot of people have been doing exactly what he wanted them to do. Take the rage bait.
React. Got you. No. Go ahead. No. Go for it. Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna sit right here, look at everybody constantly talk about Black Boma.
No. He's got a creator over in the corner with a pad in her hand, watching all her videos.
Doing everything, word for word, bar for bar. That was like me back in the day when a person was stealing all of my videos and I had to cancel his ass, bro. Yo.
You know the part that actually makes this super disappointing? The most recent one that he stole word for word is the one that everybody is stitching and doing the response to. They're not doing the response to Black Bomas. They're all doing the response to hers. And it blew her up. What, she get like 5,000 followers or something like that overnight?
Yes. Look at Black Mama.
Showing you that stealing pays off, apparently. I just saw somebody on YouTube when I was getting ready for this podcast. A dude that's got over 200,000 views on YouTube doing a stitch to the biter who stole Black Boma's stuff. And I'm like, that's not even right, bro. It's not.
Okay, to be fair, I'm not mad at the guy who's doing the stitch off of that because he just...
They don't know.
He don't know. But the girl? Nah.
Like I said, it was one thing when she did one. And then everybody called her out for
exactly.
it. And her response was,
going.
nah, I'm going to keep doing it.
She kept going. She's like, oh, for real? I'm a chameleon for real. I'm going to keep going. It don't even care. It just keep going. Like, it's, you know what? I will commend her for being bold enough and still stay doing it to say, yeah, I did. So fucking what, right? But
it's like that, it's like that person when you're out and you're talking to somebody and you're about to get into this real personal conversation. You go, hold on a second, and you throw a rock into the tree and somebody falls out of it.
Like it was like the Amazing World of Gumball when they had the same people doing the same episode, and everywhere they were, they turn around and be like, wait, hold on. Who are you? I'm you. You know what I mean? Like, no. We're going to introduce ourselves. Hi, I'm Gumball. Hi, I'm... Stop copying me, but that's how you introduce someone. I love it. Oh, Black Boma, I'm letting you know, love. Look, we seen it. We seen the girl out there definitely trying to...
But it's working. That's the problem.
Shut the door. You're fine. It just, your mama. Now you're being funny. You're being funny now. You're being funny. Quit trying to talk to me. You're being funny. Come on now.
She wants to be a star, but what I'm saying is, but it's working. Is what the problem is.
I love you too,
because not only has Black Boma made a video and mentioned the girl by name, but other people who are taking up for Black Boma have also mentioned this girl by name and showed what she's doing, and that's just even helped her too.
Because you're exposed, you're giving her more exposure by dipping tagging her with somebody else.
Any publicity is good publicity. You know what I'm saying?
We know. Well, I thought it was all
publicity is good publicity.
Yeah. But and like I said, like no. Like, look. If I mean,
I said this way because when she starts monetizing, you think the advertisers care that she's stealing material? No. So yeah, it's not really what you can do about
unless you're somebody that's super important. That is like, I ain't gonna say Corey Kenshin. I know Corey Kenshin in person, but we saw YouTubers treating him lately, so we see how that's going on. But the other people, yeah, you know, YouTube was very selective who they like.
Like that one person said, you scrolled her page, she had never mentioned a single thing about Dragon Ball a day in her life until she started biting Black Boma videos.
I know. And we got the, what's that word? Larbers? That's a new word? Larbers? That's coming around. Yo, I'm gonna say this too. Can we just say copycat or chameleon or some shit? Because y'all, these new slangs that y'all constantly bringing up is crazy right now. Because y'all,
right, but a LARPer's not a copycat, they're a fake fan.
I know, but it's just like, I'm just now hearing that word. You know what I'm saying? Like, I heard that around DreamCon, where people constantly threw that word around when that was a thing. I never heard that word.
Yeah, but you know, every generation gets their own words. Y'all had y'all own words. We had our own. Our parents had their own. The next generation will have their own. And all they are is just recycling back to the beginning, because now, if you'll notice, like, the new generation keeps inventing things that already exist.
I know. We're the foundation. That's all. But it's okay. We'll let y'all have it. All right. Anyways,
we will let them have that. But no, San Diego Comic-Con, as always, obviously the cosplays were fire. There were some cosplays. Like, I came across this, and y'all will see it in my vlog. I didn't do it in my Insta stories or anything. There was this Sonic and Eggman that I saw there, and I was like, yeah, I gotta stop and I gotta get this because it was freaking incredible.
It was that phenomenal.
Yes, and there was so many. There was a giant Gundam walking around the vendors.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
that's some Jasirii love right there.
Oh, of course. You know, Jasiri's the Gundam guy.
I know Jasirii went crazy.
Jasiri, what were some of your favorite cosplays that you saw?
For me, it was the female Deadpool, It was a.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, get it out. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm so sorry.
Then
Go
actually,
ahead.
Deadpool. That was Deadpool. That was Ryan Reynolds. You'll never get over that at all. There was a Ghostface killer out there. There was a Guts out there. When I say Guts, I mean full armor Guts from Berserk.
Wait, Berserker mode Guts, or are we talking about Guts from that? Okay, Berserk mode. Yeah, Berserker mode.
When I say clean,
yeah.
I mean clean down to a T. Like, God dang it. Yeah, like everything straight leather, downed.
So I hope he was in the building with some air, because I know my man was cooking.
He was cooking like a baked potato.
I know he is.
It was worth it. You know what they say. You got to sacrifice sometimes. You feel me? Got to sacrifice to be pretty. Then we had our Mortal Kombat ones where all four of us were on the floor. Crazy how we got no content, but we got pulled for a lot of pictures.
Yes. Like I said, there was a lot going on as far as like trying to get actual content, but it's all good.
Yeah, there was also Squirrel Girl, like the Marvel Rivals meetup. We didn't even get to Marvel Rivals yet, but there were a bunch of cosplayers for specifically Marvel Rivals. Like, oh, here goes another Deadpool.
Yeah, they were everywhere.
Oh, I guess Deadpool is definitely one of the popular players on Marvel Rivals right now. Oh my God, there's a magic.
Deadpool is just popular, period. Because first of all, it's easy to put on.
I know he's popular,
but
I'm just saying, like, as in right now, because he's such a popular guy, and then when you play him in Marvel Rivals, he's like one of the most top 5 characters to be.
No, like a Deadpool cosplay to the comic book world is like the Akatsuki cloak to the anime world. Like you're going to see a lot of them.
A lot of them, especially in Fantastic Four.
Oh man,
crying.
I'm surprised I ain't see a maid Deadpool.
I'm sure that was one.
There was there. There was one there.
Okay, because I was surprised I didn't see one, because I know that's one of the biggest things about Deadpool's the maid outfit, the waifu, whatever the outfit you want to call that. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, but yeah, and then there was a cloak and dagger that was fire.
Speaking of cloak and dagger, how was he?
Oh, we might as well jump into Marvel Rivals now then.
Yeah, how was he, bro? How was the Marvel Rivals? How was your boy? How did he link with
obviously his cousin Akeem, of course. He spent a lot of the weekend with us, and we went to the panel.
How was it, man? How was it?
Man, us against the world. Right on point. When I say like he was eating and feeding the panel, like you could really tell that he brought a certain rawness that really made people look at him a different way. That is like, oh, I got to pay attention to this guy. This guy is really talking from his heart, because it was like, not to say anybody else was being generic, but it was like most of those, lighthearted, light. Okay, this is a good answer. And then you get that raw answer of, this is who I am. This is how I speak. This is how I got into this space. I never had a voice acting coach.
Media train answers, basically. Was you saying media train answers? Okay.
But he gave out real answers, where it's like, all right, cool. You never know what it led to. But when I say so many people ran up to him after the panel, so many people were running up to him, talking to him, giving him hugs, getting the autographs. And I was there for most of it.
Which I'm happy to see, because, he was the melanin representation up there on that panel.
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure. I saw the cast. I know the cast. I saw the voice actors. I saw who was Deadpool. I saw who was Blade. I see who was Black Panther. I see who was Cloak. I saw who was Rogue. I see.
Well, I mean, first of all,
I see the voice actors who voice acted Marvel Rivals for sure.
It was great seeing Lenore live, because I don't think a lot of people have really been putting 2 and 2 together. That Lenore, who voices Rogue in Marvel Rivals, is also the same Lenore that voices Rogue in the X-Men animated series and X-Men 97.
I know.
You can't mistake that accent.
No, you can't. No. You need a Southern. You need a Southerner. That's why I tell people, like, no. If I be a band, there are 2 crushes I do have on X-Men. Rogue was one of them until she put that bullshit. So me and her, we beefing right now. I ain't gonna hold you. But you did in my boy Gambit. It's so fucking hardcore. I ain't gonna air hard, but that's why I said season 2 is lit.
Right, but we leave that alone. We gonna leave that alone.
But my other favorite is Parlance, Magneto's daughter, the green hair. Oh my gosh, she is fire. She is fire. She's fire. She's fire. And she love black people. Oh, that's my type. That's my type right there. Oh, that's my type right there. Oh, when she put up the Lucio and they had that little moment scene. Ooh, yeah, that's that's my type, nigga. That's my type. That's my type. Yeah. But now, the voice actors for the Marvel Rivals panel, y'all definitely look like y'all had an amazing time over there. And like I said, I saw some of the videos on Insta stories. Y'all definitely were doing your big ones for sure.
Yo, when I say when, well, it's more like when me and Drell lost each other. I got to go to the Marvel Rivals panel, but then after the panel, I got to actually talk to a couple of the voice actors. Like Jennifer Sun, she is such a sweetheart. Like when I say sweetheart, she was like, "Oh my goodness, da. You know what? Repeat your cousin's line." I'm like, what? Repeat his line. I want to hear it. I was like,
"Was that
okay?
Dagger?
Huh?
Was that
no.
Dagger?
Xanthi wasn't there.
Oh, okay.
Nah. But Jennifer was there. Who else was there? Friggin', well, Brittany Cox. She was cool too. The voice for Angela.
Oh, okay.
Then there was James, the voice of Black Panther. He was there.
Then, I saw that one.
And you know, Hakeem was there, the voice of Cloak. That was the main point of entry. Then Punisher, Bill.
I know people were screaming his ultimate when he has the most popular ultimate saying.
I had a chance to talk to him.
Executioner! I know people were screaming his.
When I was walking around with Hakeem, when I was away from them, we went to his booth and the vendors. I had a good chance to have a long conversation with him. Very, very nice dude.
Oh, that's great. So he ain't like the Punisher for real? He ain't on that. He ain't on that for real.
He'll do his voice for sure.
Oh, okay.
Out in the open, randomly too.
Oh, okay, cool. I just want to make sure because I ain't gonna lie, you voice act a Punisher. That means you got to have some side of hardness in you. I'm just saying, like you play Punisher. That's a ruthless dude.
I will say this though, because like I said, all of
Eric, the voice of Moon Knight. You would have never thought that he was the voice of Moon Knight.
Okay.
Super cool dude. He's a jolly giant. Not gonna front. Mad cool.
Oh damn, he's
very funny too.
Funny as hell.
Was he like a demigod side, like Maui?
And he streams, so he games on Twitch. So
yep. So at some point you got to jump on the Marvel Rivals.
Yeah, then, he did say he plays casual. He ain't trying to do all of that hardcore stuff. So he said, "Don't come and play with me. We're vibing. Like that's all we're there for."
I know, trust me, I understand. I done play Marvel Rivals all day today in rank. Holy shit, I had to fucking go back and forth with these dumb fucks. But keep going. Keep going. No. That's just the state of hero games in general. It has nothing to do with that. Even though Marvel Rivals, I can honestly say probably is more toxic than Overwatch now. But keep going.
Shoot. The voice for Jeff. Jeff was Jeff the Shark.
He had a long line in the vendor. Why did they have him down in the exhibit hall with the line that they had to actually put up the sign and say he should have been upstairs with the rest of the people?
Y'all know Jeff is one of the most popular characters in the entire
apparently
game.
San Diego Comic-Con didn't feel that way. They put him down. He should have been upstairs because there's always levels to this.
Oh, they crazy.
So there's tiers to voice actors. Like they would have never had Lenore down there in the exhibit hall. They would have had her upstairs.
Here's the thing.
He should have been upstairs.
Jeff, even though he barely has anything to say as Jeff is the cutest thing that is going around in Marvel Rivals, and I have not seen more skins than any other characters on that game but Jeff. I have not seen a character been fucking monitorized multiple times off of Jeff. I have not seen people constantly praying about Jeff's and putting memes about this goddamn shark over and over and over. Jeff is definitely one of the most lovable. If not, I can kind of make the case that he probably is the lovable character on there. I can make that case. Honestly. Because you can't, who you gonna say? Rocket? Groot? Mantis? The fuck? No. No. Like, Deadpool? Cool. I understand. I give you that. A lot of people love Deadpool. But before Deadpool was there, it was Jeff. So I just want to point that out there. So want to point that out there. So that's the dumbness for even trying to. Well, I would say their mistake. I'm not gonna say dumbness. We're gonna say choose better words here. This their mistake for putting him in a long vendor situation. He definitely should have been up there with the big people. That because he's the most popular known character on that goddamn game. Well, that's crazy. That's insane.
Having him in the vendors where they had to literally put up signs for a line was insane. Like that never should have happened. He should have been up.
They should have had them all together. Honestly.
I mean, and that too, but I get why, normally when they try to say, well, there's voice actors that people don't really know, and then there's the ones that everybody knows that's like legendary, like the Jim Cummings and them like that. They're gonna be upstairs.
But it's okay though. It's okay though. This is a great representation to show though, because honestly, this is a great thing because now you're showing that you have a long fucking line of vendors. People they know next time that you
know next time.
Yeah, we thought that you wasn't like that, but it's our fault. It's our fault. We didn't know you were him, so we're gonna put you up there with the others. Our fault. Our fault.
I will say this though. Somebody who a lot of people obviously know the character, maybe not the voice behind them, so the line wasn't particularly long, but so down to earth would be Robert McCullen, aka the voice of Doflamingo, who we had a chance to stop by the booth and have great conversation with. Him and his wife. They were great, freaking amazing.
The future for this one. Someone tell me he's coming by real soon. Don't worry, I'll be patient. Yo, Dolphy, let me tell you something. I wasn't there in San Diego. I'm gonna let you know this right now. I wasn't there. I wasn't there. But let me tell you this though, my guy. I heard the stories. My guy, I'm gonna let you know. I cannot wait to have a great conversation with you. I cannot wait to ask a bunch of great life stories and upcomings about this. Cause I ain't gonna lie. The fact that y'all talk to Doflamingo, the evil villain, it's a lot of evil villains. Y'all can say, you could probably say Doflamingo is probably one of the evilest, but still, he's that guy, and he has the voice of him on there. Like, what? Nah, bro. That's nuts. That's nuts. It's okay. I'm ready to make more people mad now.
But number one, yes, he will be here. And number two, when I say it was perfect because they had their Doflamingo drip on, he had the Kiki on, he set him up with the plug because why wouldn't you? It's like, hey, you want one?
You got the Kiki entire shirt?
It's a phone call.
Yep. Let's go. Wait, what Kiki? Yo, what Kiki do? What Kiki say? What she do? What she say? I know you call her. What she do? I know you call Kiki. I know you call Kiki in this shit. I know you did. What do you say to Sus? What does Sus do?
Don't worry. Just know Sis gonna do it. Just know Sis gonna do it.
Don't worry.
No, I'm just saying. I know.
But we know that there were phone calls happening. While there weren't necessarily any live phone calls with Kiki there at the vendors hall during San Diego Comic-Con, there was one with Jenna, who just had a birthday, by the way.
I know. Shout out to Red Tomato. If you like to talk to tomatoes, if a squash can make you smile, only real fans know.
Yes,
I'm crying. Oh wait, before we go any further, I do have to say one thing.
Go ahead.
The most humble out of the whole crew, the Emma Frost voice actor, Laura Post.
Oh my god.
Such an excellent sweetheart. When I got to talk to her, she was so sweet and sincere. And like, those people that just talk when they're just humble, they're like, oh my goodness, they break off in a character just because you ask. When I say I'm a true fan now, I'm like, all right, cool. Let me put in the main lineup. At first with Emma Frost, I was like, all right, cool. Only good for I need to start throwing her in the lineup because
she was also another one of them.
And
sorry, go ahead.
Did you tell her to say Neil Peasants? Neil Peasants. That's a line. That's the line.
That I feel like that was the favorite line.
Yeah, I would say that's the line. That's the line. Yeah. When she make everybody stand still. Absolutely. Neil Peasants.
And the great thing about it is that just goes to show you the greatness of voice acting. Because just like you said about Moon Knight, it's like you would have not have thought that she voiced Emma Frost, and she does like absolutely because of how sweet she is and everything. It's like, and then she just turns it on when she does those voice lines.
So overall, what I'm hearing is Marvel Rivals has a bunch of badass characters, and they got these humble people to sound badasses. Because Emma Frost is a diva, okay. Y'all, if y'all know Emma Frost in X-Men stories, yes, the girl is a diva. She's different. Okay, so the fact of like the fact that she's humble is crazy because y'all talk to the Punisher. Apparently, he's a nice, sweet, cool, amazing guy. And you know,
he had a lot of energy. He had
guy.
a lot of energy. Funny. Like even when I went over there and officially introduced myself, he was just so much energy. He was like, Drell. I was like, yeah, that's my name. I was like, he was so great.
That's good. That's good, man. That's good. Y'all made a lot of voice actors, man. That's really good. Y'all, it sounds like you're making a lot of people hating who play Marvel Rivals right now.
I had to beat all those voice actors considering the one voice actor that I didn't get to freaking meet, Brizzy. Oh my goodness, like why?
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. But you met game developer voice actors though for a game, dog. Like not a lot of people get that. Not a lot of people get to have that right there, bro.
I mean, you know, game development people, Rick and Morty development people. Like we met all kind of people.
Yeah. You feel me? Fuck around, put y'all on a show. Fuck it. Y'all don't even have to be there for like a full minute. Just I mean not for the full show. Just put there, just put like a little, you know, a secret character on there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how Disney put like Goofy and Mickey Mouse. You looking so fast, they right there. That's it. That's it.
And also I do have to say that real quick, speaking since I went back to that party. Shout out to the sis Toasty, who is always as great anytime that we see her. She plays a pretty prominent part in my vlog that will be coming out pretty soon. And I literally asked her if there anything she wanted to say, and all she did was flex.
Sounds about right.
About being at that party and how, hey, now everybody can get into a party like this. I said, she is flexing on my vlog.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, you got to know somebody to get into a party like this.
Of course. That's nothing new though. We know the game. That's been part of the game though. We've been on this.
It's a good thing we know people though. We were there. We were hanging out.
Exactly.
Jasirii did a JJK vid. Everybody drinking. Not me. I had water. Everybody drinking.
His favorite JJK video, as we see, because you know that's his favorite. That's his favorite. That's his favorite trend to do by far.
Look, I mean, he's wearing the jersey. I mean,
no. I ain't talking about like the jersey. I'm talking about the trend.
I know.
The trend. He loved that trend.
Part 7 coming soon.
Part 7 coming soon. You heard him. Look, anytime he is at a bar with friends with drinks, the trend's coming. Like you just get ready for it. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, it's because as soon as you start doing a series of something, that means people start looking forward to it. Now it's like part 8 win, part 9 win. You know, so it's definitely a strategy. So that is a lot of the big things that definitely happened this week. So I would say as far as closing, because I think I've covered just about everything about San Diego Comic-Con. I definitely want to go next year. I definitely want to do whatever I can to make it happen next year. I'm going to be on it when I make sure I have money and everything so that when the tickets go on sale, I'll be all signed up and I'll be able to be represented in there because apparently they don't have a content creator thing because, trust me, I would just say I'd try to sign up for that. Because knowing my luck, especially with New York, I could probably get accepted if they had one of those at San Diego Comic-Con, unlike some other cons, DreamCon. But like I could do that, but I'm going to be there ready. And I'm going to be better prepared. And it was a lot of fun. And vlog coming soon.
I love it. Yes. I love it. Keep it going. I don't give a fuck. We here for it.
But just to make sure that we absolutely didn't miss anything, because we're about to come to the close of the podcast. King of New York, any last minute stuff about San Diego Comic-Con that we may have missed? Because there was a lot.
Oh, hold on.
There we go.
Oh, he ran immediately. I don't know. Okay, what is he about?
Had to trigger him.
What is he about to grab?
Well, I mean, you know, he had collectibles too.
What is he about to grab?
Probably gonna go and get the bag.
At least it ain't a chopper off.
Nah, not this time. Not this
only my favorite thing. Only my favorite thing.
Yeah, he's been flashing that one.
Only my favorite thing. You feel me?
Okay. All right. What is that? Black Panther or that's the No, it ain't. No, it ain't.
Come on.
reality, space, time,
Oh, that is the Infinity
mind,
Stone.
soul. Yup.
Oh.
Instead of ring on it, put 6 on it.
Oh,
You heard
okay.
him. He said, I
I
am
ain't gonna lie.
inevitable.
I ain't gonna lie. I was looking directly at it, and I swear to God, nothing against you. I thought it was like a high school ring football, like one of those class rings. But right
It
there,
looks like it, but
that's what I thought it was. I was
this is
like,
gonna be one of my pictures for the next couple. Hold on, actually,
He's gonna be wearing it with everything. So pictures going forward. Look. There it is. Look,
Straight up.
In fact, this is for the good photo op right here. I'm gonna pose too.
straight up, just like this. Come on, Infinity Gauntlet ring. Come on now.
Nah, that man was walking around with bags upon bags upon bags going throughout the con.
look here,
He
Doom.
said he was the bag holder. He carried the bags.
Shout
look
out to a jewelry brand.
Dr. Doom, you see, you got Thanos out here, got people grabbing the reality warp rings. I'm gonna need for you to let them people remind him why you put Thanos on his knees in the comic books, okay?
He's
Dr.
got
Doom,
he's got
go
reality
crazy.
rings. He's got
Go
Black
crazy.
Panther bracelets. You got Usher and Chris Brown money, and I got Chuck.
Hold on, they know I got. Hold on, they know I got. They know I got. I just wasn't flexing like that. I got a hat. I got a hat. Y'all, hold on, wait a minute. You think that's? Oh my God, I got a hat too. See, here's the thing. I will say this though. I will say this disclosure because I'm not gonna be that.
I can hear you talk about your hat. I'll be right back.
Further disclosure, the hat was it was supposed to be for a fan, and I was looking for this fan because she left her hat down in the VIP booth. I was looking everywhere for her because I knew exactly what she was. I was looking for her. I was like, hey, what's she doing? And I'm looking for her left to right. I'm like, yo, have y'all seen this? I'm giving her a description of what she looked like. And they're like, no, we haven't seen her. She walked out. So I'm legit looking for her. So I'm going to do my job. I don't make it seem like I'm stealing it. So I'm looking for it. I'm like, all right. And then nobody was like, man, we lost her. We don't know what she is. And I was like, damn, that's fine. And they looked at me and it's like, yeah, but you can put it in the lost and found box over there and let them know. I said, what? You said, what? I looked at that. I said, what did you just say to me? It's like, yeah, you can put in the lost and found. I looked at them. All the security guards looked at me. I looked at them. They was like, you better not.
Looks at me, and I look at him. He looks at me, and I look at him.
Like,
off that night.
he was looking at me like, yeah. He was like, yeah, go put it in the lost and found. I looked at him. I was like, he ain't talking to me, ain't it? Like, cause I ain't the wrong guy. Like I'm the wrong guy to talk about this. The baby gone. Baby gone. Because what they don't know is they put it in a lost and found, and all they're going to do is throw it in the trash less than a day. Even though it's supposed to be a time period for these people to get it, they're going to throw it away. So, no, fuck you. No. And I do have, wait a minute. Since we're on the subject of Chris Brown, yep, there it is. There it is, right here, right? Okay, I do have one complaint. I have one complaint for my hero. My superstar, my role model, my idol, my sensei who I looked up to since I was very young. One, I just want to say, Jasirii, I have found a cursed spirit finger. This came from your house, so I don't know why this appeared at my house. I'm gonna need for you to come get this shit, fool, because I'm not gonna have soup and run shit over here. You have this shit. That's one. Two, I got an R&B hat. Y'all tell me what's the first thing y'all see? What the first thing y'all see? Hold up. What do y'all see? What do y'all see?
Mm-hmm. The R&B tour.
Okay, but okay. Do you see the problem? Do you see the problem with this hat right now?
That is upside down.
Exactly. Why the hell is it upside down? Why is it upside down?
Because the ladies are upside down when they look at it.
The podcast is real.
Push the button on that one. But I am gonna say this. You get your paws going because you triggered something in me that I almost forgot about. Because speaking of hats, I for 15 years in the making got to run into a person I had been friends with, an ex-YouTuber now, who used to be known for doing Dance Central and Michael Jackson The Experience videos, was well big in The Experience.
Shout out
Miss
to her.
Mighty Me Creative, who used to get invited to these things to do stuff at San Diego Comic-Con. I stopped by her. We talked. She gave me a care package. She bakes now. MMC Bakes has some delicious cookies. So those were good, but most importantly, she pulled this out of the vault. An old school Dance Central 2 hat. She signed it
Don did it
for
herself.
me.
Mm-hmm.
Signed it
Aw.
herself. Old school Dance
Yeah,
Central 2 hat.
so go ahead, go ahead. I still got the connect. You feel me? I still got the connect. I got the connect in the bag right now.
That's
All we need
adorable.
is the box. Get the box. I bring the connect. Get the game. Baby, tonight the DJ is falling in love again. Stop playing. Stop playing. We'll get back into it. Now, fun fact, when the connect, okay, story time. Very quick story time. If y'all really don't know this, me and my uncle were big fans when it comes to the Connect dancing games. We were big fans when it came to that. The Michael Jackson, funny story to Michael Jackson, he never played the Michael Jackson experience first time playing it, that the man literally beat me. And I was like, what the fuck? Anyways, I was like, what the fuck? But that's him, whatever, right? But when we got to Dance Central, I'm not gonna lie, that was the era where me and my uncle were going hardcore back to back, playing all of those games. Because we were like, did you beat the game? Oh yeah, I beat the game. Did you beat it? It was like, oh yeah, did you get to this song? Yeah, I got to this song. He said, did you get to he said, did you get to Usher? Oh my god. I said, oh my god. And he was like, yes, I know. Like, we were that invested.
I was about to say, speaking of the concert, Dance Central, OMG, the highest difficult dance in the game.
Usher
5
literally
stars
choreography himself to do that dance on the
5-star that hoe.
Man, and it ain't easy too, doing all those damn footsteps. Oh, especially doing a and that was my shit. Hey.
Oh my god.
That was shit. Hey, that was shit. That's my shit, bro. But I will say my favorite out of all the Dance Central 2 will be This Is How We Do It. This Is How We Do It would be legit my favorite dance to do there out of all of them. It was kind of difficult to do Rude Boy Rihanna on there because you had to be very, very seductive.
Yeah, I wasn't doing that one. Like, respect to the others, but no, I definitely wasn't doing that one. But I just wanted to make sure. So, Jasirii, I know you went and got the ring. Was there anything else you needed to say about San Diego Comic-Con or anything else before we slide out? Because we're coming to the end here. I'm glad y'all said something about the hat because I'd almost forgot about that.
Man, listen, we very New York. We ready to see Spider-Man tomorrow. We ready to snap these rings, you feel me? To make everything finish and poof and pop back up, you feel me? Other than that, this weekend, Brody basketball, IRL streaming is about to be in full effect. And yeah, just go to the page and see what's popping. That's it.
There it is. Yep, because we still got stuff that's gonna be slowly coming out. Nephew, anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Of course, put up my fucking segment. Stop playing with me. It's my time. Put up the light. Put on the show and the curtain. It's my segment. Yes, sir. Hey. Okay, first of all, hi, everybody. Did you miss me? I know you did. We've been gone for a minute. Absolutely. I know you have, because I know y'all been like, oh my God, y'all wasn't like streaming last week. What were you guys doing? Having a life, okay? Having fun? Do y'all forget that exists in human life? Sometimes I just don't want to come to this damn podcast. I want to have fun. I want to have fun. They feel the same way too. They feel the same way. They work hard to come on this podcast, okay? And sometimes we're not finna air our show when it comes to other fucking cons and shit, because we know where other people and we know our audience. We know where everybody else is going to be at. But it's okay though, because now we're back. And we're about recommendations. Do I have something recommendations? Oh boy, I do. Now, this is not an anime recommendation, but it is definitely something that I thought this show was very interesting. And I don't know, this is going to be a great character example. If y'all know Smokey from One Piece, there is basically a Netflix series movie, not about Smokey, but a guy basically having the same adaptable ability just like that. And it's such a crime horror type of a thing too. And what I if I just summarize it up to you, it's just basically a guy getting revenge for something what people has done to him in the lab. sums it up just like that. But when you watch the story, it gets good. Okay, I have never look. I saw shit Smokey done on One Piece, but I ain't never seen him do some shit like this. And this man is, and this is the embodiment definition of Smokey. So absolutely go watch The Human Vapor on Netflix. Human Vapor. That man is a goddamn beast. He is not playing with y'all. Human Vapor. You want to go in there, check it out, go look at it. And do I have anything I want to say? Well, me and my Chris Brown hat here. We have a lot of things to say. We have a lot of things to say on this fine and important night. Okay. I just want to say this for everybody because I feel this coming recently and this happened. But ever since this happened towards me, my life has been super positive. It's been nothing but blessings and nothing negative has ever been going on my way. So I'm definitely going to spread this to everybody else out there too, because I definitely blessings has come our way, but it's definitely had been coming my way. So I'm gonna toss it up to you guys. My best friend, Davion, we had a conversation about this because we were talking about life. He gave me a Bible scripture, but I'm basically going to summarize it because I can't remember it exactly. He's basically said your heart is not allowed to have access to everybody. You give your heart access to the people who deserve to have the access. Because God has 12 disciples and he only trusts 3 people where he could be his regular self too. But out of everybody else, he's still cordial. But out of those 3 that Jesus actually rock with, he could be his truly self around those 2. I'm not them 3. And when he said that, it was actually like I knew the story, but it was the eye-boggling opening up to me. So basically, if you have somebody and you have your heart open, have that access to the people that absolutely care. Because when you don't have that person, it's going to be very difficult and rough for you in life, okay? Don't give your heart open to everybody else, but give it to the people who absolutely deserves your time. Don't have your heart open to anybody else out there in the world, okay? Love somebody and hug your mother and do not eat the soup in the finger and tell somebody that you love them. And that's about it. That's all I got to say, man. All right, cool. You can close us out. Tell everybody how you feel about San Diego and your closeout pun. Go for it. I'm here for it. I wonder what you're going to say this time.
Well, thank you so much for that because we got the words of wisdom and everything. So we appreciate everybody for sliding through this week on the recap episode of the podcast is real. Some people might have seen 2 weeks ago when I said, when we come back, we're going to have a guest. Well, sometimes things happen. The guests had to back out at the last minute because they ended up going to a convention this weekend. Because sometimes when you're a big enough person, you get invited to go out to conventions in last minute. But it's okay. I've spoken to that person. They will have rescheduled for next week. So we will have the guest on next week. Y'all will have to tune in for Monday to find out who that is. If you missed this episode of the podcast is real, you can rewind it immediately here on YouTube or wait for it's done and completely archive it. But if you just like to ride around, whether you're doing whatever, like I am, I'm a DoorDasher working or just cruising, and you just want to do it that way, on Monday, it will be available on all the other platforms. That is Spotify, that is Amazon Music, that is Apple Podcasts. You can find us on social media at The Podcast is Real on all social media except for X because it's too many letters. It doesn't matter. But you can find us everywhere else at The Podcast is Real. If you need to reach us, you can email us at thepodcastisreal@gmail.com, or you can just go to one of the social medias and DM. I try to keep up with most of them, so just DM me there. A lot of the times, I can definitely catch it. Again, we will be back next week, and then we will be back the week after that. But then after that, we will be on a 2-week hiatus because some things are going on in August as well. You will see those big things here coming up pretty soon as well. So again, for my nephew, the singing sensation himself, the man that's terrorizing at Soundless Well, especially here lately because the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are in Sonic Racing Crossworld. I know we didn't get into that, but I'm dropping the mention right now.
I was gonna drop it. Don't worry. Go for it.
VoQualz, who also has the Usher Chris Brown hat on.
Absolutely. R&B World Tour is the R&B tour. It ain't just about them. It's about R&B. It's a social experiment celebration of R&B.
Yes, sir. For my Jamaican brother, the king of New York himself, the man that I had the pleasure of going out and experiencing my very first San Diego Comic-Con with, the ring-wearing, bracelet-rocking Jasirii. I am King Drell. We will see you guys next week. But until then, just remember, Mystique's wig might be weird, but the podcast is real. And damn it, I could have met Brizzy Voices. We'll see you guys next week. Salute!
Bye,